This week, Greg sits down with Jeff Cameron. Alicia visits Paisley Cafe. Eric is at the Midtown filling station with our beer of the week. And Marsha finds us a model.
Raise my head in the morning, but tonight I'm gonna find a way.
All this and more on tonight's episode of The Greg Tish Show. Hey, good evening, and welcome to a new way of looking at one of the world's oldest inventions, beer. Over the course of this series, we're going to have such a fun time, and the reason I'm opening up the show is because nobody really knows what the Greg Tish Show is going to be about. So I thought that I would come in and I would tell you what our show is going to be about. Yes, our show. It's just named after me, but I'm just a very small piece of the puzzle. On the show, we have the wonderful, the fabulous Marsha Dahl. We have Alicia New, who's going to take you and show you some wonderful restaurants in the Southeast that she's going to pair with some of the great, great beer breweries that we have in the Southeast also. We also have Eric Eggers, and he's going to taste test the beer, where he's going to go to some great places around the South, and you're going to actually get to try the beer, and you're going to get to tell us on camera what you think about it. We've got Dr. Ed Moore that's going to sit down with us from time to time, and we're going to talk about the history that beer has played, not only in the world, but in the framing of America. So sit back, enjoy this. It's Sunday night. Just have fun with us. We're going to go on a wonderful journey, and we're very glad that you're here for our first show. Nothing can stop us now. And now let's take a look at the beer of the week.
Brewed with a lager yeast at ale temperatures using sterling hops and Pilsner malt, making this a crisp and hoppy, twisted-up seasonal treat. It's a fiery Pilsner with a fuller flavor, capped by an intense, spicy hop finish. Like most road trips, crafting this beer was full of unexpected twists and turns. The results were so good, it never could have been planned.
And it's a beautiful day.
Road Trip is Sweetwater's summer seasonal, or as some like to call it, fishing season, vacation season, barbecue season, bikini season, or simply road trip season. This beer features 3 kinds of hops: Cascade, Sterling, and U.S. Golding, and an IBU rating of 53. Add to that Vienna malt and Pilsner grains and an alcohol by volume of 5.2%. And you've got yourself a crisp, refreshing beer for a hot summer day. With a style not quite an ale and not quite a Pilsner, this beer takes on a personality of its own. The taste is crisp, hop-infused, and refreshing, with a well-balanced body and a clean mouthfeel, making this one easy-to-drink beer. One taste of Sweetwater Road Trip, and you'll forget all about the office. You'll forget about the daily grind, and you'll forget about all the little things that seem so big. Forgetting all that, the fiery and carefree flavors of this beer will have you kicked back, relaxed, and calm. There's nothing on your mind but the road ahead. Sweetwater Road Trip. Enjoy the ride.
When we need help, we know that we have a partner to get us through the tough times. The Capital Area Community Action Agency provides emergency services and assistance to struggling families. Big Bend families have benefited from business startup, on-the-job training programs, and so much more.
The agency made all the difference.
Providing long-term solutions for those in need. The Capital Area Community Action Agency, your partner, our community lifeline.
Road Trip from Sweetwater. What a great beer. Tonight, my only guest is somebody that everybody has heard, everybody knows, everybody loves, and everybody misses. The one, the only, a legend in his own mind, kidding, a legend with everybody, the one, the only, from, can't remember the radio station, Jeff Cameron. Jeff Cameron! What is going on, my friend?
Hello, Greg, Tish. Sitting here with you.
It is so awesome to hear your voice. We have missed your voice over the greater Tallahassee area airwaves.
It's been weird, but I've gotten used to not hearing myself. I'm loud. I'm really loud, so I've enjoyed the silence a little bit. Hopefully nobody else has.
No, I know for a fact that nobody else has.
Well, that's good.
Tell us about what you are going to be doing soon.
You know, a little upstart company, ESPN. No, nothing. Hopefully I'll put them on the map.
Is it the new A&P, kind of a grocery store?
Yeah, you know, it's a ground roots sort of thing. It's organic the way it's been built over time. Yeah, that's very, very authentic. Genuine. You'll love them. There's no pretense to them. They don't hype at all. There's very little promotion.
Very little?
Very little. You'll find that with most of their programming. You kind of have to be looking for it.
That is.
They don't beat you over the head or anything, Greg.
No, I was actually buying some toilet paper the other day, and it's ESPN The Roll.
Oh, look at you. You came prepared.
I did come prepared. It was
nicely
good.
Done, yeah.
So August 1st, 97.9 ESPN Radio. We cannot...
On the FM dial, Greg.
Oh, that's even more exciting.
Yeah, I like to say that, like a cheesy FM DJ.
Please tell me that you're not changing... I hope you're changing some stuff. Like,
Are you suggesting I was terrible?
I'm not... I loved waking up to you. I loved going home with you in the afternoons.
You don't need to get into that early part of our relationship, Greg.
No. Well, it's about 11:08 right now.
Yeah, it's a little late, but you know what, my schedule's changed dramatically. I'm up and ready to go. We're doing this till 1, right?
We are doing this till 1.
Well,
and you just totally missed that I said it's 11:08.
Oh, damn Skippy old school.
Bam.
I'm a little off, a little rusty. I got time. I got till August.
What are you doing now? Now
Not
in your
a
free
lot.
time?
Not a lot. I play a lot of golf. I anger most of my friends because I call them while they're at work and remind them that I'm not working and that I'm being paid not to work.
That's true. How
It's
amazing
cool.
is that in the middle of your career, that somebody can say, hey, we're going to pay you to be off for 6 months. How do you feel about having this 6 months off?
I like not being involved in the rat race, Greg. I feel like I'm good at this. If somebody would like to pay me to not work ever again and take my name out of the hat, I will do it. Because I've mastered this. Some people don't work and they're bad at it. They wander the streets. Not me. I'm comfortable in the air conditioning, Greg, and I drink around 4 p.m.
So we need to go shoot some golf at Killearn Country Club one afternoon.
Absolutely.
Okay.
I'm there a lot when I'm not
I
sleeping,
work during
drinking.
the day, so I don't have that time.
I hate that for you.
Are you going to be able to get acclimated back to civilized world to being able to go on a schedule and actually become one of us again?
They're hoping so. Now, that's the gamble this upstart company took on me, that I would be able to take this time off and then come back guns a-blazing, as they say. I don't know who they are, but they say it. I think I will.
Good. Now, I just did... Brian, I just did his radio show a couple days ago. Fantastic interview. I hope everybody listened to it. Did you listen to it?
I did.
It was good. He interviewed me for about 2 hours.
That's a long interview.
Yeah, it was. And we talked about you quite frequently.
I got named?
Of course. I'm a huge
Why?
fan of yours because you're one of my good friends.
Okay,
I'm a huge fan of yours. Now, we talked about your radio show coming up and everything. And one of the things that I was wondering, are you going to have a female co-host?
No. But listen, can I expound? Or are we under a time crunch?
You can.
All right. You remember I had one? You listened to all those years ago?
You did have a
in the
female
morning
co-host
show,
in the morning.
Yeah. I don't think she would mind me naming her. Dina Davis.
Dina Davis.
She's doing great. She's a friend of mine. But I fired her all those years ago. It didn't work out.
And that's where you.
But I love her. She's more successful than I could ever dream of being. She, as a person, too. And I mean that. And so I was the best thing that ever happened to her. By me firing her, she went on to greatness.
Now, one of the best things that, as a fan of yours, one of the best things that I can speak of is hearing Baba O'Reilly every afternoon.
Who?
Please tell us all out there in TV land that you are not changing the theme song.
Absolutely. You can't fool with that.
No.
I was going to. You know what happens? You have a tiny bit of success, and I mean very small bit of success, and then
I don't know about that.
It goes straight to you. Well, I'm on the show, so you're in great shape. No, so hey, listen, you have that, and then you decide. It's like Tiger Woods changing his swing. What the hell are you doing that for? So here's the deal. Although it's worked out for him 3 times, and I hope it works out for me. But I said I was going to change everything. We're going to change the music. I can't change the way I talk. I can't change the way I feel about things, so the opinions are going to be the same. But Then all of a sudden, there was a huge backlash, and I was flattered. So no, we won't change that.
No, that's good. Like I said, we look forward, everybody, us listeners, in the greater area of that everything covers.
152 of you.
153. We have a new listener
so
over here.
I'm adding. That's why I'm on this show, Greg. Not only because we're friends, but I need the listenership.
Well, and I want to get you listenership. I need the viewership, so scratching backs.
My 153 are on board.
Now, on a personal level, because we like this band equally as much, I think you a little bit more, but is The Clash going to stay on the air?
The Clash will stay on, but it may change. It will be on in some incarnation. There will be some iteration. It will be 4 o'clock hour may, I don't know. 5 o'clock hour is The Clash. I may move it around, but anyhow, the point is...
Okay, so Radio Clash will be on.
It'll be on.
Okay. Magnificent Seven.
It'll be on. I've got 150 songs that I will not allow them to bump. Okay. 150. We'll add 400 more.
Amazing. Jeff Cameron, we look forward to hearing you in the afternoons on some upstart ESPN 97.9.
Hey, support. It's, listen, little mom and pop, just trying to make it happen.
Twitter account?
Well, right now, at 97.9 ESPN Radio is theirs. I will be there soon enough. You can follow me at Jeff Cameron Show.
Jeff, thank you so much for coming in. Ladies and gentlemen, the one, the only, the man on the afternoon drive, every afternoon starting August 1st on 97.9 ESPN Radio, Jeff Cameron.
Thank you, my brother.
Thank you, brother.
Yeah.
Appreciate it.
Yep.
What is specialty coffee? Specialty coffee is what I'm about. It's me, striving to make that perfect cup, that perfect shot, finding the unique flavors, unique aromas.
What is specialty coffee? It's me. It's hard work. It takes lots of practice.
Great coffee doesn't just happen. Hey!
Today on The Spirit of Food, we're at Paisley Cafe in Tallahassee, Florida. Now what we're doing on The Spirit of Food every week is we're giving a challenge to the chefs, and they have to put together a recipe that you can do at home. You can go online to thegregtishshow.com and check out that recipe after we're done. Tonight we have 3 amazing ingredients that they have to put together and pair with our Sweetwater Road Trip beer. So we're going to ambush them and show them what they have to do in 45 minutes or less. So let's go see if they're up to it. All right, guys, are you ready to get this party started?
Yes.
I brought the beer.
What you got?
First thing you need to do is open the beer up and let's try it. All right, you ready? Cheers. Salud. So the first ingredient in your bag of tricks is a piece of paper. Part of the challenge is that you have to write down all the measurements. You have to write it down in recipe form so that we can post it online so anybody can replicate your recipe once you're done. Then we have some delicious mussels. You will like this one. Some chorizo and some fennel. You have some ideas?
Yes.
All right, well, you have 45 minutes and it starts right about now.
Let's do the soup, man, with that really nice light.
Well, while the boys are busy in the kitchen, we're going to talk to Kirsten, who's the owner of Paisley Cafe. You guys have a theme going on here of 7 ingredients or less. What the heck?
We're humble, but we don't have to put a lot on your plate to feel. I wouldn't even call it bold. We're very confident in our food. There's 7 tastes. There's 7 colors, 7 musical notes. There's 7 ingredients here. It all kind of ties in.
It's mystical and magical.
It is. And if you look at the ingredients we chose, it'll make sense once you've had our food.
I would imagine it's very clean taste. You know what I mean?
It is
very distinct.
You can taste every different ingredient that we have in our food here.
Now, have you always, when you were a little girl, did you go, I want to grow up one day
Absolutely
and be in the restaurant business? Because people say that to me all the time.
I wish I had this amazing story, but I did not plan this. It was not part of my lifelong plan. I came to this building about a year ago, January, to try to help look at the space to help get at least lightning struck, and I just went with it.
Well, what a great space. I mean, I love the space. I love how you have to kind of sneak around behind the house and come in through the little garden. You know, it's almost like a secret place that we can go to.
It is. And we haven't advertised it. We started Paisley off of Facebook.
But you guys are slammed most days that I've been here.
We've been very fortunate. We have a lot of people that understand the food concept and embrace it.
And you have some pretty awesome chefs.
Chef Jared and Chef Don have really helped me bring Paisley to another level. I don't see the future without them here. They've just done an amazing job to care about what they put out in this restaurant. I'm grateful. So just truly grateful.
Cool. Well, it's been good talking to you.
Thanks,
so
you
let's
too.
go see how the chefs are doing in the kitchen with their recipe. I've got Chef Jared here with me, and you're making an appetizer.
Correct.
Tell me about all these ingredients here.
What I'm going to do is a curry mussel dish for you, which got a little crushed mussels, curry powder, a little cayenne, a little coriander, some smoked pepper, which I really love.
I love smoked pepper.
Because it really cuts in with it. Then what I did is I took the filling right here and marinated it in the Sweetwater Road Trip. Then we got a little bit of fresh dill, some scallions in here, some shallots, sliced garlic cut really thin, just paper thin, so as it goes in, it kind of almost melts into it. And then we got some heavy cream.
Now we're with Chef John, and you're going to make the actual entree portion.
Yes, ma'am. We're going to do a roasted chorizo sausage spicy. This has been marinated in our road trip beer. I'm going to do a little black bean puree to go on the bottom of that with a little red bell pepper, some leeks, fennel, cilantro, garlic, shallots, smoked paprika, and a little orange zest.
And you've got blueberry.
And that's our blueberry gastrique sauce. We're going to go around it. It's blueberries, sugar, and vinegar.
All right, well, let's do it.
Sweet.
Let's get busy. Well, here we are with the final product. We have both chefs and Kirsten here with us. We should start with the shellfish first. And you actually have the beer in the?
Yeah, it's actually in the...
In the sauce. Oh my God, it's good. Wow, that's amazing. All right, now I'm imagining this to be spicy. The chorizo, a little bit. All right, I'm gonna try it, and you should get a little bit of the puree underneath, yeah?
Sauce.
And then get the sauce around the edge. That goes so good with the beer, too. You can take any food and you can turn it into anything you can imagine. And that's what they've done at Paisley Cafe tonight. Good job, guys. It's been lots of fun. And we'll see you again next time on The Spirit of Food on The Greg Tish Show.
Hey, I'm Jeff Cameron, and you're watching Fox 49, home of The Greg Tish Show.
Hey, I'm Eric Eggers, and I'm here to test drive a beer. We're here live at Midtown Filling Station to find out how other people like Sweetwater Road Trip. We're here with Dr. Ed Moore. Here you are drinking a Sweetwater Road Trip. Where would you say that this beer ranks in the historical pantheon of all alcoholic beverages?
Actually, since it's an ale, it would be one of the original beers. The original beers would have been cider types and ales. So.
I don't want to tell you your business, but this is actually a new beer. This is not one of the older beers. If this beer was a U.S. president, which one would it be?
Millard Fillmore?
I'm sorry, the correct answer is Jimmy Carter, because it's underwhelming and it comes from the South.
Georgia.
If you were going to compare this beer to a president, which president would you compare it to?
Franklin Pierce.
Franklin Pierce is a good choice. I would have said Bill Clinton because it's Southern, and if you have it with you, you're more likely to get laid. Absolutely. Okay, good to see you. Hello. We're back over here with Dan and Gabby, and were you impressed with the way that I emerged from the floor?
Undoubtedly.
Now, you're drinking Sweetwater Road Trip. If you weren't, you wouldn't be allowed to be here. How do you like it?
It doesn't wow me. Not a terrible beer.
That answer is in line with you not getting paid today. Yeah. Okay, that's great. That's Dan, and he works for free. Gabby, you look like you're just loving that beer.
Yeah, I think it's delicious and tangy, and I get paid.
Absolutely, and she likes to work with the word tangy in the casual conversations. All right, so we're at a different table now, and we're speaking with, you told me your name, but it's pretty unique. What's your name?
Criselda.
Criselda, and you said it's a combination of?
Chris and Zelda.
Because those are your parents' two favorite video game characters.
Yes, exactly.
Absolutely. What do you think of Sweetwater Road Trip?
It's very tasty. Very tasty. Tangy.
That's the second tangy we've gotten today. I think up until this point I'd never heard the word tangy used to describe a beer. Is that what people do now on Craigslist? Or?
I'm not sure. I have not been on Craigslist.
I don't either, but I'm just concerned. Where did the tangy phenomenon come from?
The taste.
Okay, last question. If you were going to compare this to a drink made from a powdered substance that the astronauts invented, what would it be?
No comment.
Sorry, the answer we're looking for, Tang. Okay. So there you have it. So many beers consumed by so few people. A variety of reviews. Tangy, I think, was a buzzword. Comparable to Sweetwater 420. And apparently, according to our history expert, palatable by any number of foreign despots. I'm Eric Eggers. Don't forget to check us out next week when we'll test drive
Pat Blue Ribbon.
Until then, drive safely.
So he wants me to like match up models. Your mission? Really? I have a mission? Like I don't already have a mission? I am supposed to find a girl that represents a beer. Who drinks beer? Not me. I've never had a beer in my whole life. Swear to God, I haven't. But I'm supposed to match up a girl with a description of some random beer that Greg obviously loves. And so that would be adventurous, carefree, fiery, spicy, and pale. Gosh, that's 5 different girls. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Marsha Doll can't touch beer. Can you see Marsha Doll holding a beer?
I bet you this one's
Yeah, baby.
Greg,
No, come here, sweetie, come here. You look much better with the beer. Pose for the camera and show them the beer. I think this would be you. Okay, smile. That's the beer. Make Greg Tish happy. Okay, tell him how fabulous this beer is. Kiss the bottle. Mwah, mwah, love, love. Okay. Act like it's a product. Okay, here. Here, you can be Vanna White. Vanna, be Vanna. Okay. Anyway, I think that's great. I think you're beautiful. I think she's a good beer girl. Yay. All right, we've got more girls coming. It's early. All right. All right. Micaiah, come on, girl. Look at you. And what do we have here? Sweetwater beer. Don't float the mainstream. Okay, how do you feel about this beer? Do you think you represent this beer in any way after the description that I've been given for this beer, which is adventurous? Possibly. I think I know you better than that. Carefree? Yeah. Fiery? Not so much. Spicy?
Spicy, yes.
Pale? You are not. You have color. Beautiful color. Love, 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 love your look. You're my fabulous, one of my favorite models of all time. And now you're walking around for Craig Tish with a beer in your hand.
Holding a beer.
Oh, I'm so embarrassed. I'm Marsha Dollar. We have beer. You look good with the beer. Go ahead, pose. Show them how great the beer is. Don't want to take anything away from it. All right, work that beer. Work that beer, girl. I need attitude, everybody. Attitude. Chelsea, I think you might be my girl, maybe. Let's see. Ready? I want to see you strut. Okay. All right, good. Now pose. Awesome. And turn around and walk back. Okay, strut, strut. One leg in front of the other. There you go, there you go, there you go. She's got it. Okay, come here, Chelsea. Congratulations. You're the beer girl of Greg Tish's life. No, the week. Let's see. Adventurous? You're looking very adventurous. Fiery, you got, yeah, I see fire. Carefree? Carefree. You obviously are carefree. You just got drug out of a bar up here, right? No, you're adorable. You really are adorable. You're very cute. You do fit the description of Beer Girl of the Week. Put your little piece of paper up. Let's see. Okay, and tell the camera that you are all of those things.
I'm adventurous, carefree, fiery, spicy, and pale.
Guys, I hope you enjoyed our inaugural show tonight. Normally, I won't open up the show or close it, but I just had to come on and just thank everybody who's worked so hard getting us on the air. We especially want to thank Dan Mecca, the general manager at WTLH, for helping us and to really giving us this wonderful opportunity. Southeast Georgia, South Georgia, North Florida, Northwest Florida, we look forward to coming to you every week, right before you go to bed. We're going to try to make your Sunday awesome. We're going to try to make your Monday waking up even better. All right, now next week's episode, as we celebrate Independence Day for America, we're going to go and head down to Blue Water Cooking, where Chuck and Martin are going to show us some great barbecue tips. We have Commissioner Gillum from Tallahassee. He is going to join us, and we're going to sit down, and he's going to give us some great cooking tips also. We've got some wonderful guests coming up next week. We've got some wonderful food pairings. Don't forget, follow us online, thegregtishshow.com, and also follow us on Facebook, where we give away a lot of great stuff from our great sponsors. And on Facebook, just search The Greg Tish Show. Good night, everybody. Have a good sleep.
Reaching out, screaming out from the ground. They can't stop us now. They can't stop us now. Raise my head in the morning, but tonight I'm gonna find a way